Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Vlogmas day 9, guys. Y'all, I'm up and it is 18 degrees outside. God, it is cold. The winter is here. Winter been here, but we gonna have a really cold winter, y'all. So, but anywho, I'm about to make some breakfast. And yeah, I'm only going to do what I'm making. I'm making some sausage, some eggs, some grits. Billy wants some waffles, so I'm gonna make some waffles, and that's gonna be breakfast. Something not too much, something real quick, because it is a late morning. It's a late breakfast, but I'm in the mood for some sausage and eggs. So we're about to do that, guys. Hermes down here. He don't usually come visit me during the day. I guess he's lonely. But you know you gotta go while I'm cooking. Go on. I'll let you say hi. Oh, he ran, y'all. He was like, you stepping too close up on me. He ran, so he ain't want to say hi to y'all. I'll show y'all him another time. But yeah, y'all, so are y'all winter people? I'm not a winter person at all. I like the warm weather for sure. I'm a spring baby, but I love the summer weather. I like late spring weather. But let me go ahead and make these dishes, because I don't know if y'all can hear me over this water. So I'm gonna wash these dishes real quick. Y'all know I can't cook in a kitchen with dishes in the sink, so I gotta get the dishes out the sink first and get to it. So I'll be back, y'all. Alright, y'all, so like I said, I'm making some grits, some eggs, some sausage, and some waffles. And yeah, but I'm also going to make me some hot chocolate because it's so freaking cold. Like, jeez, why I gotta be so cold? I just bumped my heat up though, because I need it to be warm. All right. Got my egg sausage. Excuse you. Okay. Waffles over here. I'm using Eggo, I was about to say Eggo, my Lego. That's the let go my ego. Let go my ego. Y'all remember the commercial back in the day with the Eggo commercial, like let go of my ego? They used to fight over them. Am I telling my age? I'm not even old, so don't even do that. Don't even do that. All right, what I need, I'm gonna rinse these pots out. Y'all probably wonder why I always rewash my dishes before I use them, even though they clean. I just have like a phobia. I have phobia, you know, like everything. You don't know what lint, dust, pets, spiders. They just be sitting in the cabinet, and then you just gonna take it out and just use it. You ain't gonna rinse it off. And then yes, I could just rinse it off, but no, I just rewash it. It's not that big of a deal. I just cringe like that. I don't know why. So yes, everything get washed twice. I be looking at the videos and I'm like, why am I washing? Like, they probably like, girl, you just washed it. It's clean. Why is you washing? You just took it out the cabinet. Because I have a phobia. But then I be questioning myself, like, you're so anal at home about washing your hands and making sure the dishes is clean before you use them and wiping up after yourself as you go, cleaning as you go, but you like to eat out. They're not as clean as you are at home. Trust me, they're not. And I know that, but it's just like, I like to eat out. I don't know. I don't know why. Cause they sure they for sure not cleaning. Hold on. This egg ain't cracked properly. They for sure not cleaning their hands. We had went out one time to this restaurant where we were seated facing the kitchen, so you could see, and then it's like the kitchen was open, so you could see everything they doing in the kitchen, right? And the man that was making the food and making the plates, he ain't had no gloves on. He was rushing and sloppy, right? Dropping, I had a meal that required chicken tenders, right? And Billy had like a fish and chip platter, right? So I could see them making our food. It's clear as day. I'm that close. I have that good of a line of sight to see them making our food. Fish and chips, some tenders, right? Why did this man use his bare hands to pick up the fries and toss them on the plate? He took the plate and just tossed it up there where the expos can grab the plate. The fish stick fell off the plate and landed on like the counter. They picked it up, put that same fish stick back on the plate, then proceeded to do the same thing with my food. Use his hands to put the chicken tenders on the plate, no gloves, mind you. And then the waitress brought the plate to me. I looked at it, I said, that's not mine. He was like, you didn't order? I said, I did, but that's not mine. That is not mine. And I said, I don't want that. You can send that back. I'm good. The manager came back like this, you know, I explained to her, I said, I'm sitting here in clear view. He's not using gloves. It dropped. They picked it up, put it back. I don't want it. So it's okay. No, thank you. But she was just, the manager was insistent. She was like, I'm so sorry. I will take this off your bill. Can I personally make it for you again? And I was just like, yo. The manager did whatever she could to make me satisfied. But I was just like, how dare you? Like, if you having that bad of a day, go home. Go home. If you work in food service, customer service, where you are a service to somebody else, if you can't give your best customer service, please go home. No one cares. Go home. Your job will be there tomorrow. And if you got a bad record to where you just not a good in this field, pick another job. Pick another job. We do not deserve to have poor quality because you had a bad day. Call out. Sick day. You need the money? Well, you need to change your attitude. Come to work knowing like, I'm having a bad day, but I need this job, and change your attitude because you need it that much to where you have to work on a day where you just ain't feeling it. Because that is, I paid my money. I want you to use your daggone, you that back there cleaning too. You cleaning the stove and cleaning dishes, and you using your bare hand to pick up my French fries. Oh my gosh, it was terrible, y'all. I seen it, and then it was like, that triggered me. Like, why do you you always like eating out, but yet nobody is as clean as you are in the kitchen? I'm not saying nobody is as clean as me, but I'm just saying like but sometimes you just want to eat out and have a good experience. But when you run across restaurants like that, it make you think like, y'all even need to stop rushing and filling these positions with just anybody because you short staff. Y'all need to do some extensive background training because you dealing with people food, you of service, you chose a job to be of service. There are fields where you don't have to deal with people at all. I work in healthcare, and it's jobs where you of service, of patients, and there's jobs that you deal with patients every day, and there's jobs where you don't ever have to see the patient, ever have to talk to the patient ever. You still got to do your best service for the patient, but you don't ever have to deal with them. You don't have to talk to them. You don't got to see them. You know what I'm saying? You should still have a good attitude about your job, but golly. I digress. That was a while ago. I got over it. The manager satisfied my needs. But I'm just saying, I don't be knowing why I always like eating out. because I'm anal in the kitchen. Moving on, because I ain't got but so much time to make my breakfast. Let me get to this breakfast. Let me throw my eggshells away. That's crazy, y'all. I ain't even mean to tell y'all all that, but that was a crazy experience, seeing it with my eyes wide open. But some people would have still like be afraid to speak up and would have still taken it. No, you tell them. Don't you just take anything. You spending your money, you giving them your time and your money. This ain't right. Send it back. I don't want it. He didn't follow protocols. He or she didn't follow protocols. Do it right. I don't know. It was a time. There was once a time where I would have been like, oh, it's okay. Picked over it. No. Not no more. I don't know. I guess that's what it means to get a little older. You start challenging right and wrong. But I'm doing my grits. I'm the only one that's eating grits, so I'm only gonna make one serving. Do y'all put sugar in y'all grits? I never ever tried sugar in my grits. I'm not putting sugar in my grits. Y'all saw me put sugar in my spaghetti. I'm not putting sugar in my grits. I do put butter in my grits, salt, pepper in my grits. That's pretty much it. For the most part. Well, that's pretty much it. And I don't do too much crazy stuff with my eggs either. I used to, but salt and pepper is fine. But I think I'm gonna do nature's seasoning today in my eggs and a little bit of paprika. That's what it be missing, my paprika. Because I used to use like seasonal, but I don't have none. And they have this seasoned salt in here, but it just don't look like it. It look like it's loaded with salt. So I don't, I'm doing too much with my eggs. I don't usually do all that. That's because y'all watching me. Trying to be extra. It's all good. We gonna whips them things up. Y'all know. And I used to like cheese in my eggs, but I don't do all that no more. I just got away from it. No reason, for real, just got away from it. What about cheese? Y'all put cheese in y'all grits? It's a lot of things, like people, like I'm new to grits. I grew up, my grandmother used to make them all the time. But I've grown to like the taste of grits, but I haven't really experimented with different ways to make it. Again, it's this one restaurant that I love going to because their shrimps and grits be so good. I don't know what they put in it other than that they make some type of gravy that just makes that thing so good. But I haven't been there in a while. That's for my hot chocolate. Put a little bit more water in there. So as y'all can see, when I cook, I pretty much prep a lot before I actually get into the cooking. That way you can multitask and get a lot of things done at the same time. So I already whisked my eggs, seasoned and whisked my eggs. I already turned on the oven for my waffles. Already prepped the water for my grits, and now I'm going to get my sausages together. Y'all, ever since my vegan vlogs, I have not gone back to the butter. I still use the vegan butter for most of my items, you know. I didn't use it for Thanksgiving because this butter is expensive, but it's worth it. Thanksgiving, you had to put butter on everything, the turkey. So I'm using my vegan butter for my grits. You don't need a whole lot of this, but like I'm scraping it so it's like come off really thin. So I just did about 3 of those. No, 4. This is 5. And it's still not even a lot of butter because it's so thin. Leave that there and put a little bit of salt and pepper in my water. I am going to try, I want to try a little cheese on my grits. We'll get to that. They had this upside down. No wonder it made a mess. I'm always cleaning up after people, y'all. That's what it means to be a mother. Pepper. And yeah. So while I'm gonna put this on low, so I don't want it to boil too fast. That's doing it. I'm gonna start with the sausages. Another thing I started doing, y'all, with my breakfast sausages, and with sausages in general, because I do this when I make my rasa pasta with the sausage, I cut the skin off. Is that weird? I cut the skin right off. It's like, why do I need to eat this? This isn't, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you wrapping this meat up in for me to have to eat? I don't know. I just got real weird with food lately. I used to eat it with no problem, but now it's like I'm already eating the sausage. That's pork. But some things I just ain't ready to get rid of when it comes to certain things. But yes, I cut the skin off, and it cooks so much faster without the skin. Watch, y'all see this sausage, because you're going straight to the meat. I don't know what layer this is. I don't know what it is, but I just cut it off and it stays in the form of a sausage. See, what is this? What is this? And why do we need to eat it? No, I don't want to eat that. So I cut my skin off. Do it gently. Gently. And it will come off fine. Split that thing. Because they be passing all types of stuff through the regulations for us to eat. And I don't know, it don't even look right. I don't know what that is, but we just eat it so blindly. Some people may know what it is, but I don't know what it is. And even though the acid in our body breaks stuff down and it just digests, looking at it makes me weird, makes me a little cringe, you know. But even, yeah, it still holds together. It gets a little longer though. The sausage, when I cook it, you'll see. You see how short they are right now, right? It's going to spread out a little bit when I cook it. But as long as I know I'm only eating the meat and whatever else they crunch up to make a sausage, I don't want to go into that rabbit hole just yet. Alright, so I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to get to my grits because the water is boiling. 3, I need one more. I gotta feed Herman, y'all, because that's the only reason why he down here. He's scavenging. He's looking and looking. But he just ran off. I scared him out of here. Alright, that's that. Now I'm gonna gradually put my grits in. I don't even need this no more, but I was going to use 1/4 cup, but I've been measuring so good with my eyes when it comes to this. Now I don't need to measure it, not for a 1 serving. If I do more than here. Yeah. Alright, so that's cooking. And again, clean as you go. I'm going to go ahead and start putting away what I don't need no more, which is my grits and my sausage. Trash. This sausage skin, that don't even sound right. My sausage already just about done too. I told you they don't take long. Let me show y'all how long they got. Compared to when they first started, you see how long they are now? So once that's done, I'll bring y'all back with the eggs. Okay, y'all, we are back. And now I am going to get these eggs together. I got a small pan. I don't feel like digging out a bigger pan, so I'm gonna make it work with this smaller pan. Even though I know I got more eggs than I need to put in this little small pan. It'll work. So I'm done with this butter. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more in my grits real quick. A little bit more butter in my grits real quick. May not even need it. And I do need it for the waffles. So I'm gonna leave that out for a little bit longer because I need it for the waffles. Okay, so the eggs is pretty much done. You don't want to overcook the eggs, so I'm gonna turn the fire off. The pot is still hot, so they're still technically cooking. And now I'm gonna plate. Well, I'm gonna leave them there and make my hot chocolate first. So I got my cup. I got rich chocolate this time, y'all. Rich chocolate instead of the one with the marshmallows. Hot cocoa. Alright, y'all, I'll be back after I plate my breakfast. See y'all in a sec. Okay, y'all, here is my grits, sausage, and eggs. And here is Billy's waffle, eggs, and sausage. And yeah, y'all, just like that, breakfast is done. What's up, y'all? We are back in the kitchen. It is dinner time, but we're not cooking dinner tonight. Not tonight. I have to turn in this paper, and I do not want to. I don't want to do the paper. I don't feel like it. My mind is not there. But it's the last assignment, and I have to do 3-page paper, y'all. Luckily, I did get started on it yesterday as far as, outlining, but your girl got to do it all tonight and submit it by midnight. So dinner will not be getting cooked tonight. So what I am bringing y'all on, the kids, they good. Don't worry about the kids. They got plenty of air fryer options. That's tonight is fend for yourself night. All right, back to me. Y'all, everybody has their own way of making ramen, and I'm going to bring y'all on with making ramen with me. Okay, we about to make some ramen. But before I do, y'all, because like I told y'all, I do not feel like I'm about to take a neuro gum to give me some energy, some focus, because I don't feel like it tonight at all. I love these little things. They taste like peppermint. But all right, I like boiled eggs in my ramen. So I have 2 boiled eggs boiling right now. I'm also going to make, I'm undecided between dumplings. I make dumplings with y'all. So I'm going to make some dumplings, ramen, beef ramen, boiled egg. And yeah, we're going to put that together. Chef Cece way. Okay, y'all, so I'm making this kind of ramen, and yes, I use 2 packs when I make my ramen. I'm going to first I'm gonna put it in this boiling water. The water is already boiling because my eggs been boiling. I had to turn it down. Oh shoot. I done dropped the daggone packet in there. I'm making a mess. Oh my. I should have waited till I was done with y'all for the night before I started chewing this gum, because I don't want to be smacking in y'all ear. But anywho, I use 2 packs, even though it'll be a little bit more than I really need, but I just like it to be full. I'm gonna go ahead and start my dumplings. I'm gonna fry my dumplings. This is the kind of dumplings I'm using. Chicken pot stickers. Are y'all a traditional ramen eater? Will y'all only use the seasoning in the pack? Or do y'all do your own little thing and season it up? That's what's really gonna make or break your ramen. I like to season mine up. Just a little. When I do Worcester. Oh, that probably be good. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about this classic stir fry sauce. We're gonna think about that. Never tried it with that before. All right, let me slow the pace down because I feel like I'm rushing. There's no need to rush. All right, I got my oil because my pan is now hot. So I'm only going to do a little bit. I don't need a lot of oil. Just enough to cover the bottom. I probably should have put the ramen in last. Jeez, it's already. Let me slow you down some. Turn this fire down a little bit. Okay, so let me see if my grease is a little hot. Woo! That thing is. Okay. That thing is too hot. Let me turn it down. It's ready to take my eyes off. Jeez. That's the only thing about making dumplings. The grease be popping so bad. I only went 3, so I'm going to place 3 of them in there. Cause it's like hit or miss with the dumplings. I like them with it, with my ramen, but it's not necessary. But for y'all, I'm gonna hook my noodles up tonight. I need a lid, but I'm gonna just keep it down. That way it don't pop me too crazy. Jeez, okay. All right, let's get back to the pasta, the ramen pasta. And I like my ramen more straight than curly. That's how I like mine. This is the bowl I'm gonna use. Cause isn't that, you know, it's ramen, but it don't gotta look like it was made in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so my eggs been boiling. It's because I don't want them to be like hard to crack or whatever. Overcooked too hard. I'm gonna go ahead and start cracking my eggs. I got one more. Okay. So like I said, I like mine just a little straight. They pretty much done, but I'm gonna flip these pop stickers first, my little dumplings. I had turned the fire down way low, so it's like barely cooking now. But this is what I do to my ramen. I rinse my noodles. I get all that starch up off of it, and then I season it again. I rinse my noodles off, get all that starch up, and it do one thing for sure though. One thing for sure, rinsing your noodles does take away that authentic ramen flavor. So if you are not open to seasoning it and making it like really your own, you might not like rinsing your noodles. But I like rinsing the starch off of my noodles. That's as soupy as it's gonna get. Let's fit these pop stickers once again. Ooh. And the fire is still on my noodles, it's low. So I never tried this, but I'm so tempted to try this, y'all. I'm so tempted to try it. And it's this classic stir fry. I really think I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and put my seasoning in here first. I think I got enough water in there because I don't want it to be dry. I can eat my noodles not too dry, but I don't like them too soupy. But I'm gonna keep them as long as I'm adding seasoning. The soupiness should be all right. So I don't like them too soupy. This is soupy enough. Okay, I mixed that up. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Creole. A little soy sauce. And for the first time, y'all, I will let y'all know if this was a yay or nay, but I'm gonna try it. It's the stir fry seasoning. Hold on. My dumplings over there dancing. One must have bust open. I think one did. It's pretty much done though, but they was frozen. I just want to make sure they cooked all the way. Jeez. Calm down. Let's get ready to take them out. They're doing the most. Alright, back to my ramen. I think it's calm. I'm going to add a little bit. I think because the sauce is so thick, I think it would turn out good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to coat it rather than... It's going to give it just enough. If I had Old Bay, I would add Old Bay. I usually would have added Old Bay, but... I can tell that it thickened up my sauce a little bit. And I'm going to just add just a little bit more. And then I mixed it up, but I don't want it too salty. Okay. So my ramen is done, y'all. Let's take these pop stickers out. Cause they doing too much. Jeez, all that noise. Okay. So now I'm going to add the ramen to my bowl. And look, y'all, my ramen bowl. Yes. Oh, one more thing I forgot. There's one more thing I put in there, and yes, we use chopsticks. One more thing. Hot sauce. Now I don't know with me adding the other seasonings in here what that's going to taste like, because I never tried that stir fry, but look, I like hot sauce in my ramen. But this is it, y'all. This is my gourmet ramen noodles with dumplings, and this is dinner tonight. Now you get why you use 2 bowls, you use 2 packs, because you want to have the whole, what you don't eat, you don't eat. But yeah, y'all, let me taste it for y'all, let y'all know if it's a yes or ness. I mean, what yes or ness? Yes or ness if it's a yay or nay with that teriyaki sauce. Let's see. I got a little bit. I'm not the best with chopsticks. That's why. Let me try one more. Let me try one more. It's not bad, but I'm getting a lot of the hot sauce because it's not mixed up. That hot sauce kicking. But maybe I ain't put a whole lot in there. It tastes good though. It don't taste like regular beef ramen. It tastes regular to me. I don't think the stir fry made it or broke it, because I don't think I put enough in there to really heighten that flavor. It tastes just like it's a hot sauce is definitely banging. It's flavorful. It's a little beefy, but I'm not getting the stir fry sauce, and maybe next time I'll use a little bit more, but it didn't make it or break it. I like it. I'm about to eat and call it a night. I'm gonna get this paper submitted, and yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. So this is the end of Vlogmas Day 9, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I know I spent the whole day in the kitchen with y'all, but it's cold. It wasn't a lot going on today, so every day is not gonna be exciting. Every day I'm not gonna have something planned, but I'm still gonna give y'all some content, and I'm gonna try to keep it consistent and give y'all a little bit of entertainment out of my everyday life. It's literally everyday life. So thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and again, I will see y'all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 10. Thank y'all. That was a whole lot. So, but it was definitely bussin'. Top 10. I'll definitely do it again. I'm gonna add a little bit more stir fry sauce in there to give you that. What is it? It's not even teriyaki. Maybe I'll do the teriyaki sauce, but bussin' still. But I can't finish it. I'm done. See y'all tomorrow. Good night.